Westview starting their title defense in our high school game time game of the week. Week one, they were taking on Xavier. And Xavier, the Hawks, they're a perennial playoff team as well. Not messing around. First half, though, Dom Conway breaking through the line. Oh, nearly lost the ball there. Hey, but that's 30 yards for a score. 7-0 Westview. But ensuing kickoff, watch this play. Brett Mansky bumps into his own guy. And then he's gone, turns the corner, makes the man miss. This is 85 yards and a very excited member of the Fox 11 family on the end of that run, fired up 7-6 Phantoms. But the Westview offense, oh, just too much. It's Matt Baker taking over for Jay Tollefson, Costa Connor, Konchak, 49-yard score, made it 27-6. The final, 56-13. Westview looking like title contenders again. Prep expert Doug Ritchie at the game and caught up with winning coach Bill Turnquest.
Well, 56-13, Westview opens up the season with a real convincing win, and here's Bill Turnquest, Westview head coach. Bill, I don't think we expected a 43-point win. How pleased were you with the way your kids played?
Very much so. It ended up to be a different type of game than what I expected. You know, I knew they were going to throw the ball a lot. I thought we might get some pressure on them and get a pick here or there. We didn't. No turnovers in the game. But our offense, I thought, controlled the line pretty well, and they gave us some things, and that was the story. You know, we got put points on the board.
You got 27 first quarter points, and Dom Conway and Zach Rotherham some big runs for you. How impressed were you with the running backs play tonight? 373 yards rushing, by the way, in the first half.
That's pretty good. I didn't realize that. Both of them are elusive, and they got good speed. And sometimes when you get in the open, it's 6 points real quick.
Well, when it's week one, you never 100% know what you got. Right now, it looks like you got a real good team once again. But going into week two now, what do you work on after you beat a really good team by 43 points?
If we're going to be a good team, we got to keep on practicing and improving. As simple as that. Each week we got to improve and get better. And our team has to click and come together as a unit, both sides of the ball.
Okay, there you have it. Bill Turnquest, 56-13 winners for Westview. Game one of Game Time Game of the Week is wrapped up. Back to the studio.
Doug, thanks very much. And Westview, goodness gracious, back-to-back D3 state champs. That's 29 straight wins. They take on Oconto Falls next week. And Westview looking very strong out of the gate. Let's go back out now live to Xavier's site of our Game Time Game of the Week. We just heard from prep expert Doug Ritchie. We'll hear from him again. Doug, you heard Bill Turnquest says he wants his team to get better. That just doesn't seem fair to everybody else.
Yeah, Jay Tollefson dominated the area for the last 2 years at quarterback for Westview. And I was really wondering, how's this offense going to look? Well, they look pretty darn good. My final score of 21 points for Westview was surpassed easily in the first quarter. Just a really dominant performance. Westview ran the ball well. Matt Baker, some really nice passes. On the flip side for Xavier, as Dave Hinkins told me, no disrespect to anyone else, they're not going to see a team like this the rest of the season. They're going to learn from this. But just beating a team like Xavier by 43 points, Westview is not going anywhere. They might be playing a little deep into the postseason once again.
Well, that will be nothing new for Westview. Doug, thank you very much. More live from prep expert Doug Ritchie later in the show. Now to the OP Large. Kewanee doing some jumping jacks, getting ready for second-ranked Wrightstown. Our top 11 Kewanee's Caleb Johnson finds Ben Miller. Hey, Kewanee, they're down 10 points at the half, but second half all Wrightstown. Riley Schussler kind of sneaks through the line from that full house backfield. Wrightstown goes on top 24-7. And look at this, Cody Van Rossum. When you can run like Wrightstown does, you find yourself wide open on those passes. Number 2 team in the top 11 wins it 30-7. Let's go to the FRCC. Always competitive. 5th-ranked Green Bay Southwest coming off their first state semifinal appearance. Number 9 Manitowoc though. Nick Schrader drops back for the pass, in trouble. Look out! Nathan Hawk drags him down for the sack. No score in the first. This is Schrader. Look at this. The play fake. Kind of got a nice little jog there. He's not running fast. He's just making people miss. That's effective. Would lead to a touchdown. Manitowoc up 7-0. But the ensuing kickoff. This is Kieran Thomas. And look at the speed. He breaks one tackle, breaks an ankle tackle, and he is gone. This is 98 yards to the house. Southwest, it would be close to the end. They would go on to get the win, 20-10. Staying in the conference, Preble hosting Ashwaubenon. That guy not lining up for the Hornets. Don't worry. Early on, Preble with the ball. Jaguars junior Emmett Carpenter jumps the route, gets the pick. On the ensuing drive, Ashwaubenon driving. Kyle Mrozinski completing a pass to Jake Immig. The Rebels, Will Daniels, the strip of the ball near the goal line. Great play to save the score. Hornets take advantage. Daniels at quarterback rolls out, nearly sacked, tosses it to the end zone, tipped and caught. That's a great set of highlights there. Preble goes on to get the win, 21-16. All right, how about De Pere? Their fans pumped up. First home game of the year taken on Bayport in the first half. Redbirds on to punt. Take a look at the hustle by Alex Herzog. Flies down, makes the big hit on the tackle. Bayport, though, no trouble moving the ball. Colton Peterson pumps deep to Steve Minslaff. That would set him up a little bit later. Peterson would drop back, find a reliable name if you know Bayport athletics. This is Peyton Armstrong. Oh, nice little rollout. Use that big body to shield off the defender. Bayport goes on to get the win, 31-6. Getting their season started, hosting Neenah. The Papermakers already up 2-0, a rare football score. JP Pierdenboom breaking off a 39-yard run right in your living room. 10-0, Kimberly on top. And you gotta do what the sign says, and it says defense. Well, it says fence D, but we'll go defense. And TJ Argall paying attention with the sack. Then more Kimberly in those trademark uniforms. Ben Diedrich, Scott Schreiber, the great catch. That was a 27-yard touchdown. Kimberly goes up 17-0. They would roll to a win, 52-7. All right, Kaukauna. They were opening up against Fond du Lac this season. The Ghosts were down 21-0 at the half. Zach Shikoski breaking a tackle, breaking another one. 30 yards, pretty right there, 21-7. That's a great play for Kaukauna. Then after a Cardinals fumble, Kevin Verbetten makes it 21-13, a short touchdown run of his own. He's pumped up. Fondy, however, would regain their momentum. George McEnroe plunges in, nice little spin at the end from 2 yards out, and Fond du Lac goes on to get the win in this one, 35-27. All right, Menasha hosting the Terrors of Appleton West. Menasha always pumped up in the crowd. They're way up there. Second half, Menasha's Trevor Rhodes hauling in the 9-yard touchdown pass. Menasha looking good. West defense up later, though. Granver Coolin the pick to stop a Menasha drive. Good instincts there by Grand. Terrors, though, they dominated on offense. Here on 4th and goal, Austin Burlick, the touchdown grab. Menasha, however, they will go on to get the win in this one, 42-6. All right, Oshkosh West traveling to take on Appleton East. Early on, it was East Tony Bauer getting the corner, going 69 yards. Look at this, just gets to the sideline, uses it, breaks away. 69-yard score, 7-0 East. A little bit later on, Wildcats getting on the board. This was Joel Hinkie, a 69-yard touchdown pass. This game not short on offense, made it 10-7 Appleton East. Later on, more of it. Wildcats. This is Connor Arneson. He's going to be on the receiving end of this one. A little sidearm pass. Great block to Springham. Made it 14-10. Last score we heard in this one, Appleton East was leading at the half, 16-13. All right, let's talk a little Eastern Valley Conference. Freedom Irish and Clint Crewell hosting Berlin. Second quarter, already 27-7 home team. Berlin threatening, but Freedom's Benjamin Randerson picks it off in the end zone. Freedom, the Randerson family, very popular last name. One play later, next play, Robert Casper. You saw a great block from the fullback. Give him full credit. And Casper, anything but a ghost on that play. 80-yard touchdown, 33-7. More Irish on a 4th down call. The draw to Nathaniel Peters. Look at the stiff arm. Keeps the defender away. Bowls over another guy. That's a top 5 play nominee. No question about it. Freedom gets the win, 52-7. All right. Little Chute taking on Fox Valley Lutheran. First quarter, Mustangs out first. Mitch Siskey, we know him as the point guard of their potent basketball team, keeps it himself. 2-yard touchdown run, 6-0 Mustangs. More Little Chute, Webster Grundy, and that's a football name right there. Strips the ball, Eric Epping recovers it. The Mustangs would capitalize. Siskey, little pump fake, then airs it out to Tyler Jobe. If you go on our website, you can see a great one-handed catch from Jobe. I think that was him in there. from Little Chute in the scrimmage. Little Chute, this wasn't a scrimmage. They would go on to get the win 41-20. Well,